everybody, it's me, Autistic Genius, and welcome to a very difficult video for me. This is probably the first time a video has become difficult for me to do. Why is it difficult? Because it's the subject that's difficult. Autism and sex. How does it feel? Really good. Well, it does. Sex is good. Sex is a good thing. It's positive. It's happy. It's good for you. It feels nice. We do it because we want to have children. I don't do it because I want to have children. I do it because it's fun. Maybe one day I will do it to have children, but right now, sex is really difficult for people on the spectrum. One, when you're a young person, in the midst of when you're a virgin and you're a really young person, there's a lot of social pressure to lose your virginity and have sex with other people, and that comes with a lot of social pressure. Now the social pressure is difficult because us autistic people struggle to socialise, and this kind of thing, which is supposed to be natural, like natural thing to do to pursue someone that you fancy, give off the right vibe, to say that you want to have sex or to detect the vibes of other people that they want to have sex with you, is really hard because we don't read that. I never read that. I mean, I may have missed loads of signals. I may be a really ugly person, I may be a really good looking person, I don't know. But I've probably missed a fair few signals in my time. And I've probably given off signals to people that sexually that I really shouldn't have, by accident, because I don't mean to. As an adult with autism, I've been lucky enough to have sex with women, and just women, and women, and of course, women of course. I've never had a girlfriend who's autistic. I've always had partners who are neurotypical, which doesn't make it any easier, any more difficult. It's just relationships are hard, regardless. Either way, I find they're hard to maintain. I really struggle with sex, the fact that sex is meant to be spontaneous, like how you say, like if you're in a relationship, you'll come round one day, and then it will just happen, and it goes, and it's really difficult to translate that. I mean, when it's in the early days of a relationship, and it's like the honeymoon period, whenever you see each other, you have to grab each other and have sex. You just do. You just have to. But like as the relationship gets more serious, that kind of feeling disappears, and you have to be more. You have to kind of like just go with the flow a bit, and that's really difficult because I go like, oh, I want to have sex. I'm going to have sex tonight with her, and then you do it, and you plan it, and you go for it, and you try to do it, and she goes, oh no, not tonight, and you just think, and it ruins, and it's almost like a sudden routine change, and it's really difficult to process, and you get really upset. You go, why did anyone have sex with me? And you get really annoyed because to you that's a planned routine, and a sudden change when she says no, and you get really upset with her, and that makes her upset. Why are you being horrible? Why are you upset? Many rows I've had like that. This is a tricky one. Anxiety. Does anxiety affect it? Yes. One, because it's the unknown. Every time I have sex with a new person, I worry about it. Or if it just happens, I worry about it. I get anxious. Not like I'm like, oh god, I can't do it. I'm okay, but it's just I get anxious, and it's because it's new, and it's just the unknown, and that to autistic people is scary. I mean, like, it took me a while to. Oh god, sorry. This is just. It took me a while to be able to like have sex because of how anxious it made me. And I did meet someone one day who did help me, and now I'm okay, and it's getting so much easier now, and I'm okay now with it finally, but it made me so anxious. The feeling of it's not the problem, it's just because it was so new and so intimate and so different to anything else. It just, the anxiety made it very difficult to have sex. And I finally, you will meet someone who will be understanding and will help you. Please just remember that, because I did, and it's changed my life. And you know, I'm quite comfortable having sex. I don't go out and have it all the time. I'm not like an animal. I'm not like a sexual predator. But you know, I just kind of go with the flow a bit more, and I'm happy being on my own at the moment. And like, if sex comes along, if a woman comes along, then so be it. But I'm not uncomfortable about it anymore. I'm able to talk about it, and this is the first time I've ever spoke this way about it. and maybe this is the start of something really important, because I think autism and sex is a subject that hasn't been touched upon enough in the public eye, and it needs to be done more and more and more. And I feel slightly uncomfortable in this video, but for now, that's all you're getting out of me. Thanks again, everyone, and bye!